having a conversation with Herman Kojo Chinery-Hesse, who is commonly referred to as the Bill Gates of Africa. In 1991, he co-founded SoftTribe, which is one of the leading IT and software houses in Africa. Since then, he's gone on to co-found and found several software companies. Today, we're going to have several conversations with him, but primarily we're going to find out about his journey and some of the biggest challenges he faced in getting to where he is today. So thank you once again and welcome to the conversation. Thank you once again for being with us today.
Thank you.
So what's your message to people, Africans that are living outside Africa and are thinking, should I come back? Maybe people who work in technology, who work in Microsoft, Yahoo, all these other companies, and are thinking, should I make the move back? What is the tech scene like? Do you think they should come back, and do you think Africa is ripe, or is that overhyped?
No, I think it's wide open. The only problem I find, I used to be a strong believer that the diaspora, because I was diaspora myself, would make the change. Because in circumstances where there's better education, better exposure and so on, these days I'm in two minds. Because what happens is that what is done at Microsoft is different from what is required in Lagos. Completely different. So you may be good at what you do, but you're learning how to repair Rolls Royces, when really in your country they use Land Rover, they don't use Rolls Royce.
So it's not just coming back with the same skills, you have to sort of modify those skill sets to suit the African context.
Exactly. And the ability to modify may not be available to you in the West. There's plenty of issues. You're not from there, our accents may be wrong, our color may be wrong, so you're not being pushed to the top. So if you come to Africa, you come and arrive and believe you should be at the top, given your 20 years experience here. There are things that people at the top know that you haven't had exposure to. So sometimes it doesn't work out.
Okay.
And there's also the fact of the mentality. There's the mentality of a worker. There's the mentality of an entrepreneur. Few of our people here are entrepreneurs. They generally work for people. So you can't do a relocation, a job change, a career change, an orientation change. You see what I mean? All in one go. So I can see how people come in and they give up and fail and come back.
Okay.
Because really, square peg in round hole. When you arrive in Africa to relocate, you must come with 5 years clear to learn before you start making money. You must have. You may be lucky; it may happen immediately. If you're coming to be an entrepreneur, you have no experience of being an entrepreneur broadly. I mean, when you were in England, why did you own 20 corner shops? No. What makes you think that you can arrive in Onitsha market and you're suddenly better than all those
people that have been living there and
illiterate Igbo women? They know what they're doing. They've been there for a long time. They're the networks. They have that.
So come humble, come willing to learn.
Exactly, and then you use the fact of your education and your international exposure as a booster. So you will be illiterate market trader plus.
Thank you very much. It's been a very interesting conversation. Thank you once again.